Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are doing a what's on my iPhone. Okay, so I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I do have a cassetified case on it. I highly recommend cassetified cases. Influences did influence me and it's not something I regret. So let's just get straight into it, but before we do, I want to mention that my phone is not organized in any shape or form. My folders make no sense, most of them. I truly have no organization to my phone. So if you are here for organization, you might need to go to the next video because this is not the one. But for those who do not care about organization, welcome, and let's get straight into the video. I don't need you. Okay. So my first picture is me as a baby, and that is my dad and a snake around us. Yes, I'm not sure exactly where we were, but I really wanted to pet that snake. And then the back picture of my phone, what is it called? Your lock screen? No, your screensaver. Your screen back. I don't know. The back picture. It's my sister, myself, one of my closest friends, Leah, and then one of my other closest friends, Isabel. And this is a picture that we took when we went on a spontaneous trip to an action water park and stayed in a hostel. Okay, so we're gonna go to the very first page, which we have messages, photos, camera, calendar, weather, clock, maps, contacts, notes, reminders, Find My, FaceTime, App Store, iTunes Store, settings, calculator, health, voice memos, and then we have the Service New South Wales app, which is a government app for those who live in Australia but in the state of New South Wales. And then you have your wallet, and then Maps Me. If you are someone who travels a lot as well as uses maps to get around a lot, this app is for you. So you basically download an area of the map that you want. So for instance, if you wanted Sydney, Australia, you download that area's map, and then you don't need internet or data or anything like that to use the app around Sydney. So you can just type in the location, and because you've already had it pre-downloaded, it'll take you where you need to go. So it's a really good one if you always use maps but don't like using your data. And then we have books, and then right down the bottom you have your phone, Safari, and then your email. And then we're gonna go to the next page, and we have in this entertainment app, which is pretty accurate actually, we have Pinterest, which I always use to find motivation for life basically, and I make tons of folders in here. For instance, motivation for life, that's one of mine. Motivational quotes, study tips. It's just a great way to store a lot of information that is aesthetic, I guess you could say. And then we have Wattpad, which yes, I am still a Wattpad girl. It does take a while to find good authors, but once you find them, it's a good time. Then we have Disney, Netflix, Stan, Prime Video, Spotify, YouTube, and Binge. So with all those streaming websites, I'm not the one who just pays for those. I am in groups of payments. So my friend groups and family, like, we all chip in the money. So each month I actually only pay $18.99, which is really good to have all of those. Then we have YouTube, which is my first love. Honestly, I never get tired of YouTube. And then to the next folder, we have GoPro Quick, which is for your GoPro, Instax Share, which is for an Instax printer, which I have. And basically, if I take a photo on my phone, I can Bluetooth to this product that I have, and it'll print out the picture but on a Polaroid. And then we have the JD controller, which is for Just Dance. And then we have Google Home, Chromecast, which is for your Chromecast, my Optus, which is for Optus, and then Camera Connect, which is for my Canon camera if I want to send something over like straight away once I filmed it. And then we have Sprocket, which is very similar to the Instax Share app, but the Sprocket is a HP product, and when you send a picture over, it'll print it out but in a sticker form. And then we have an Instagram folder, which we have a cam recorder, which I actually love, and I use it a lot when I post videos on my Instagram. So all my videos on my Instagram are in this format. And then we have Lively, which turns your live pictures into videos. We have Lightroom, which edits pictures, iMovie, which edits videos. And then we have Unfold, which is an app that provides you with a lot of layouts that you can put your photos in and then upload to your Instagram stories. And then we have Combank, which is where my money's at. And then we have the uni folder. So it's Lost on Campus, which is, my campus is really big. So with this app, you type in your class and it's a navman basically, which is very helpful. Then you have uni days, which if you're in uni, I don't know if it's just Australia, if you're in uni or any form of education, school, TAFE, anything like that, this app allows you to get money off on particular items. You have fashion items, which could have White Fox. What? No. White Fox. I love White Fox. I'm wearing White Fox right now. Wait a second. I didn't know White Fox was here. Wait. Moving on. And then we have Rocketbook, which is another app for another product that I have physically. So a Rocketbook is a book where you can write on it and then you can erase it, which is really good. It's environmentally friendly. I recommend everyone looking into it if you're trying to find an alternate option to paper in a book. And then we have Quizlet, which I do all my studying for flashcards in uni. Then we have Tiny Scanner, which scans paper. We have School, which is a dictionary, the Macquarie dictionary. I'm not sure if it's Australian or what it is, not entirely sure. And then we have the ASL app and then the Auslan tutor. Currently me and my sister are at uni. We're doing a course in Auslan, which is so fun. I recommend go learn it. My UON, which is my university app, and then we have another scanning app. And then we have games, which I don't do often, but you know, every now and then I am on games. So Song Pop, Flow Free, Candy Crush Saga, Trivia Crack, Word Search, and Crowd City. They're all really fun games. I'm sure you have heard of them. Then we have the Fit Plan and Airbnb app, which is in a folder called Habits. So the Fit Plan is an app where you can get, I think it's like you can purchase programs. And then the Airbnb is an app where you can book Airbnbs. Then we have the Greater Bank, which has my savings. We have HelloFresh, Photoshop Mix, which I use to create some of my thumbnails. Then we have the Myoba team, which is where I sign into my work. Then we have Viber, which I communicate with my auntie because she lives in New Zealand and she doesn't have Facebook. And texting is pretty expensive if you were doing it internationally. So Viber is a great alternative. And then we have AirCam, which is a camera app we take photos on. I'm pretty sure you can connect it to two different like phones, and then you can hold one and see what you look like on the other one. Like there's one taking a picture and then one in your hand where you can see how you look posing wise. I don't know, I may be wrong. I haven't used it in a long time, but that's what I remember it being. And then we have the Sezi Timer, which is just a workout app. We have Medium, Support, Lens, Bookshelf, My Macca's, which if you eat Macca's a lot, get that app because they have discounts on certain things. They have deals and that's where you find them. Then we have Neuron, which is an app where you can rent electric scooters out in public. Then we have My Postcard, which you used to send postcards, but it's all done through your phone, so you don't actually have to physically write anything. Then you have Depop, and then Cappuccino, which is a great app if you want to stay connected to your best friends or your long distance best friends, to be specific. So you know, when it's long distance, I feel like you don't talk about those minute details in your day. You don't talk about how you dropped your drink. You don't talk about how a guy flirted with you or anything like that. When you're talking with those long distance friends, you seem to talk about the main important parts and you miss all those little details where you want to know but you just don't have time. So this app is like every day you can do a 3-minute podcast, and then it combines all your podcasts. Whoever sends in a little video, not a video, a little voice memo that day, it combines into a podcast, and it's actually really sweet, and it's working so great so far. And then we have Lime, which is another app to rent electric scooters. Then we have Let's Sing Mic, which is for the Let's Sing game, but you use your phone as a mic. We have Mad Paws, which is where you can either pay someone to look after your dog or be someone who looks after people's dogs. I wanted to be the latter because how fun is that? And then we have the White Fox app, which is for the White Fox boutique company that I was just so surprised that I seen on uni days. And we have Medicare, the Bible, which is self-explanatory. And then we have Lensbuddy, which is great for photo taking when you have no one there to do it for you. So you lean it against something and it will tell you if you're in the center or if you're off center, and she'll basically direct you, well, the app will direct you and be like, We have a little to the left, a little to the right. You're not in center, it'll help you out. And then we have ring, which is for our ring camera at our house, so whenever motion is detected, it'll send a notification to my phone being like, motion detected at the front door. And so I can look on the camera and see like who's lurking around and be like, hey, what are you doing? Or if it's my neighbor, I'll be like, hey, what are you doing? No, I'm kidding. And then we have honey, which is the honey app, the one that gets you money off items. I mean, everyone use it. Just use it. And then we have Enduring Word, which is another religious app, but this one gives you commentary on scriptures in the Bible. And that was my last app. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've learned that I definitely should go through, organize it a bit, probably delete some things because there's some on there that I for sure haven't opened in forever. I mean, there was even that one app that I had no idea what it was. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week. Bye!